There is often an outcry for more opportunities to be provided for youths of Ghana, especially against the backdrop of the country's impending oil and gas boom. The topic has formed a political platform for several contesting parties. On Friday morning, the director of the Department of Energy, Dr. Mark Bynoe, during a forum for youths about the incumbent sector, explained that a host of opportunities will be provided, but only to those who are prepared for the sector will benefit. Dr. Bynoe further posited that the opportunities provided in the sector will come in the form of a host of training exercises, which several Guyanese youths have already benefited from.
All this means nothing to the man who is still without a job, the woman still trying to fill her child's lunch kit, individual looking to move from renting to owning their own homes, the new graduate struggling with a student loan, and public and private sector workers aiming for greater disposable incomes. But these have to be tempered with the realization that these benefits will accrue, but they will accrue over time.
The event at the National Cultural Center was attended by students from various schools, youth groups, and also students attending the Bertram Collins College of Public Service. Dr. Bynoe reminded that so far, there have been 16 oil discoveries with more than 1,300 Guyanese already employed with various oil stakeholders in the industry. He urged youths who are not yet involved in the sector to be prepared.
Furthermore, excitement alone will not get us where we want to go. But as the scriptures remind us, be prepared. To be prepared and benefit, certain prerequisites from both a practical, individual, and nation-state standpoint will need to be in place, inclusive of staying informed throughout, through turning our ears to wisdom, as we heard in the play, and applying our hearts to understanding, and critically analyzing what is presented to us.
The energy director stated that for those desirous of acquiring employment in the sector, preference will not be given based on one's nationality, but rather expertise and knowledge.
It's not about how bright you are. As my teacher often reminded us, it is not your aptitude that will determine your altitude, but ultimately it is your attitude. And so it is important that as people in this country, we stop thinking just about what oil and gas will bring for me, and I start thinking about how I can contribute towards the economic development and welfare of this country. Cultural shifts through love, embracing for self and country. Be willing to launch into the deep. Do not set your aim because of a skewed perspective.
Javon Vickery, HGP Nightly News.